Internet family, this is Ash with another motivational video. Good people, how are you today? Hopefully today find you in good spirits and the road to recovery is going smooth for you. Well, yesterday I went to my primary doctor, and this is the first time she's seen me. She didn't see me since I had the stroke. So I walked in. Me and her got a real good rapport. So I walked in, she was looking at me hard, being that I'm bouncing back real good because, I was in good shape prior to having the stroke. But anyway, so she was looking at me up and down and asked me how I felt, and she was reading a report to me, and she was like, "Wow, Ash, you had a real major stroke." And I was like, "Yeah, I almost died, And she was like, "Yeah, I see the stroke that you had. It's strange to see how you look right now. It has only been like a month and a half since August." So as she looked me up and down, she was like, get ran the test on me, first the strength test and grab my hand, push your legs, push my strength, I'm doing well as far as that. Like, I'm supposed to make a full recovery. So after she did all that, she was like, "Well, how you feeling?" And always be honest. I'm a person, I'm straight to the point. So, I told her, I'm still having the residuals of my left arm burning. I have pain in my arm constantly. My hand feel like it's frozen a lot. And, I still lose train of thought. I forget what I'm saying sometime, and I still slur my speech. And she noticed I don't sound the same. I have a deep voice. I used to be, that smooth, sexy type, But I have a slurred voice now, and I got a deep voice. So she noticed that herself. And I've been to other doctors, maybe like 3 or 4 doctors before I seen her. So she basically asked me what have the other doctor said. And the 20 seconds, I have to have a echo exam. From those that don't know, it's the exam when they take a camera and run it down my throat and look at the back of my heart to see if any. Basically, we're still trying to find out what caused my veins to clog. So I can prevent, give me some medicine or be having a surgery to prevent it again. So we're looking at the back of my heart to see if any holes or just kind of anything that's abnormal. And from the last 2 or 3 doctors I've seen, by listening to my heart, and like she said, she almost certain they're not going to find anything, which is good and bad. And we discussed that. The good part is I don't have a bad heart. The bad part is we still not going to know what caused me to have the stroke. Okay? So we discussed that, She was sympathetic as far as, trying to keep my mind state right, the good and bad points of it. So after that, we started narrowing down, things that I have, that she was thinking that I have been doing, my habits that could have caused the scroll. You know, I hate to keep harping on this, but, you know, drinking, smoking, working out, my cholesterol, my blood pressure, everything was fine for any kind of age person. But being that I brought up age, I take testosterone. And any older man or younger man who takes testosterone is because you need it. And for me, the after effects of taking testosterone is just a better quality of life. For me, it happened almost instantly. And I like it a lot, you know. You make your wrist bone, strong man, you know, big man, you know. Joking. But I like it a lot. So, some of that. When you take testosterone, it pumps blood to your heart. I wouldn't say rapidly, but faster than it normally do. So being that said, she wanted me to see, well, after I have the test, the echo test with a neurologist, well, the neurologist said I could take a half of the dose I normally take. And, you know, I was just happy to still be able to take it, but she expressed she didn't want me to take it anymore until I see the doctor who prescribed the testosterone, and I've been taking it for years, maybe like 6 years plus. I swear by it, I love it. So she told me not to take it anymore. So for guys who take testosterone, you might want to look into that, because that might have that. I don't know if it caused it. Like, they don't know if it caused it, but after the stroke, she suggested me stop taking it till I see an expert. So, guess what? I'm not taking that anymore. So, that's that. And me, and like I said, me and my doctor have a good back and forth. You know, we talk to each other like we know each other for years. And, you know, she used the doctor approach. I used the common sense approach, because I'm not saying she don't have common sense, but a lot of people that's extremely smart like that don't really take into accountable that you know your body. That you know your body. You know, they strictly by the book, and they you know, they go to A and B. Like, it's no gray area. But it's always a gray area. So if you feel some type of way, or feel like this ain't working for you, and this is working for you, remember, you paying these people. And they only know if you tell them, because you know your body. You know how you feel. So don't be scared to be like, look, this medicine make me feel some type of way. Or this medicine don't work for me. Because nobody know nothing if you don't tell them. So don't assume that she's a doctor, and being that she's a doctor, she knows what you're going through or how you feel. And if she don't ask, a lot of times if a person don't ask, they don't care. And I'm glad she one of those people that ask, so I'm going to keep her. I'm going to keep her. And I say that to say this about telling people how you feel. Because don't assume that people that haven't been through our issue, and this goes for heart attacks, um, just any kind of crippling diseases, addictions, anything. Don't assume that the person you talk about know how you feel. Because reading a book or watching TV or YouTube, everybody's different. Everyone's different. Everybody cope with things different. Everybody emotional state is different. So one of the residuals of going through a stroke is that you're tired. And that kind of disturbed me for that I can't get the testosterone because, like I said, for me, testosterone make me a big man, well, I'm a big man, but it gives me energy. So now that I'm at the fall back from testosterone, the residuals of the stroke already make me tired. So I'm not lazy, far from lazy. It makes me tired. So I say that to say this. Tell your loved ones that, listen, I'm not lazy. I'm just tired. My body is fighting to get back to the old me. So, being that said, I'm a rest. I need my rest. I'm not sleeping just because I'm bored or whatever. It's my body rejuvenating and getting back to its old state. So I'm be doing a lot of sleeping. I know I have responsibilities, but right now, the main responsibility, this is what you tell your people, my main responsibility is to get better. So I'm going to have to rest. So tell your loved ones all that's going on. Communication is the key. Tell them that you're not playing around. Tell them exactly how you're feeling. Tell them you're not sleeping because you want to avoid washing the dishes or mowing the yard or your responsibilities. Your body is making you rest. It's rebuilding itself. It's jump-starting itself. And you got to get your rest. So it's not complaining. Don't consider it complaining. Because I had to tell myself, how the first time we know how we meet people, well, I'm not going to complain. It's not complaining. No, in this situation, communication is the key. Tell the doctor, tell people that need to know what you're going through so we can work around things and manage things together. Communication is the key. Express what you're going through. And express it in a good way. Don't try to be calm. Try not to act out too much. Because our state of mind is off. We're a new person. We're weaker. We're not the person we used to be. So express to that person, your loved ones, what you're going through so y'all can work around things. And things don't get blown out of proportion. Okay, good people. So, like I said, I'm going to have the echo exam soon, and hopefully it turns out good, but regardless, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right, good people. So, to the next episode, next video, peace and love.